Here. Today's video is on the lateral lunge and lateral squat. When and why you might want to choose one variation over the other, and how I apply both in my coaching practice, from the cues that I give to the form, technique, and alignment that I look for. Because oftentimes when people come to me, I see them do the lateral lunge in one of four ways, and none of these are the most effective or efficient ways, and some aren't even the safest ways to be doing the lateral squat. So first, oftentimes I see people laterally lunge or step to the side and literally step and bend both knees. Second, I oftentimes see people lunge to the side and only bend from their knee. So they left out the element of hip hinge. So instead of loading their glutes, hamstrings, and quads, they're only loading their lower quad and their knee. The third way I see people oftentimes lunge, especially when they're learning this, is they turn their whole foot and they step to the side. Okay? It's a fine variation, but it's not generally the one that I'm looking for when I'm first training lateral lunge or squat. And finally, I see this more frequently than probably any of the rest, at least recently, is that people will step way, way far out, okay, like literally max out their end range. And then sometimes they have trouble getting back out of it, okay? But even if they don't, your maximal range is going to be in a position when you lunge or squat to the side that you have your hip hinge on first and foremost, right? So you gain access to your glutes, hamstrings, and quads, okay? But second, that your toes are roughly pointed straight ahead, and if nothing else, your knee and your toes track in alignment with one another, and your ankle, knee, and hip are roughly in alignment. When you are in that range, you are at your safest, most effective, and efficient, your strongest, your most powerful range. And it's really safe to load then with external weight, whether you hold kettlebells, dumbbells, barbell, whatever, okay? When your joints are stacked, they're happy, and you're at your safest, your strongest, most stable, and your most powerful, okay? So once again, ankle, knee, and hip in alignment. And in order to find this range, it's oftentimes challenging to correct people's movement patterns if you keep having them move, when I keep having them move. So that's when I'll pull in the lateral squat. Love the lateral squat. It helps people find the distance that their feet need to be out from the side to gain access to their hips, right? So remember to hip hinge, and find ankle, knee, hip alignment. It doesn't have to be an exact straight line, but roughly so. And they're gonna feel the difference, okay? You feel all three of the muscle groups I mentioned on. Okay, the whole leg is on. And it feels safer, right? It's not this risk of, oh no, I'm gonna go way out and not be able to come back, or oh no, I'm gonna go way out and I'm afraid to straighten my leg because I don't know what's gonna happen, like I might pull my groin. No, okay? Safe and effective. And using the squat is great because, again, you set your base. You're already here, and all you have to worry about is working in the plane of motion that you're moving in. And in this case, it's side to side or the frontal plane. And in order to find your distance to play with it, you would take your feet out and arms up and look down. You want roughly your ankles underneath your wrists. That's a great starting place to figure out what is your distance, what is your stepping width, okay? Set your feet that wide and then practice your lateral shift, your lateral squat. Stick your butt back, bend your knee, shift your weight over that leg. It turns into more of a single leg squat variation, okay? Feel your glute, feel your hamstring, feel your quad on. Push back to center, go to the other side. And work within this set base, this stable base, either body weight, arms reach down, out in front, or up, hold some weight, but find and feel this first before you reintroduce that additional movement and make it more dynamic by lunging, by stepping out and in, where there's additional forces on your body, right? It has to sense where the limb's moving, where it's stopping and landing, decelerating, slowing it down, transferring, absorbing, and then regenerating force to be able to push off and into the ground to come back to your starting position. So hopefully you find this video helpful. I welcome any questions or comments you have. Please leave them below. If you like this video, you got something out of it, please give me a thumbs up or a heart and or share it with somebody. That form of feedback is really helpful and much appreciated. And I look forward to seeing you guys again soon. Thank you for tuning in and have a wonderful day.